Hey, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all know who this is. This your boy, Rob Thomas Jr., and this is the real news behind the news. Oh, yeah, we got an interesting broadcast for you all tonight. Hold on a second, y'all. All right, I'm sorry about that. But today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. And I'm here. I'm trying to do what I need to do with this channel to bring you all relevant information as it relates to your day-to-day lives. Now, first and foremost, when you come into the video, please let me know where you coming in from, because we are coming to find out we got people all over the world watching this channel. And I really have did the research over the last day or so and realized I got to make this channel the best that it could be. Because, excuse me, a lot of people are looking to this channel for truth and for information that you're not hearing on the mainstream media. That's why we are the real news behind the news. But I'm gonna just get right off into it. First and foremost, let me know where you're coming from. I just had my little nephew who been following this channel ever since it's been up and running, telling me that he's not getting notifications anymore. So when you come in, please, most importantly, check that notification little bell to make sure that you're getting notification when I go live. Hey, Minnesota, Dare Giles, Minnesota checking in. Oh, for that you're here. We got some information for you all tonight that's gonna blow your mind. And a lot of people still gonna be asking the question, but they gonna ask the question, they're gonna be saying, that nigga lied. You know why they gonna say that? Because they don't ask questions about what I'm about to tell you all. They don't ask questions from CNN, Fox, MSNBC, or whatever. They just take that shit that's being told to them, word for word, and run with it. Not understanding what propaganda is. Do y'all understand? Matter of fact, let me do this. I'm going to give you all the definition of propaganda. And again, once you all come in, let me know where you're from. We need you all's comments. I need you all to hit that like and that share button. And also, last night, there's a fundraiser, but there's a job that is about to bless me mightily, and I don't have all the means right now to do it. So if y'all can, look down at the bottom, that little shit going across your screen right there. Please hit the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. But anyway, let me see what's the definition of propaganda, so we can get y'all on the same page. Russia shutting down internet by Friday. Hold on. Well, now, the United States and Western Europe are shutting Russia media outlets, or any media outlet that's basically telling you the truth about what's going on. They're shutting that down because they don't want you to hear the truth. Like what I'm about to tell you. I'm going to go ahead and get it. Even Tucker Carlson. Really, I'm going to be real. Whether you like that white dude or not, Tucker Carlson is the most fearless person in news right now. Fox can't even fucking fire him because he is so popular. But he's even talking about what I'm about to talk to you all about. The Russians allegedly say that they found biological weapons laboratories in the Ukraine. Y'all might not think that that's serious. Y'all might not even give a fuck. But let me ask you a question. When we just locked down for almost 2 years behind a pandemic that they said started in Wuhan, China. And when you go and look at Wuhan, China, you got a biological laboratory that was funded by the U.S. YouTube can't really block this shit here because even Anthony Fauci had to admit that they were getting funding for a biological laboratory in Wuhan, China. This is Anthony Fauci, y'all hero, which really should be in fucking prison right now. But Anthony Fauci even admitted that they were taking U.S. tax dollars, your tax dollars and my tax dollars, funding research in a laboratory in Wuhan, China. So why would it be so hard to believe that they were not funding, that they were funding research in a laboratory in the Ukraine? They want us to believe that somebody fucked a penguin, an animal called a penguin. How many of y'all ever heard of a motherfucking penguin in the first place? They want us to believe that COVID started because somebody fucked a penguin. That's just my. They want us to believe that COVID-19 started behind somebody eating a bat or a penguin that they got from a food market in China. We all know that shit don't work. You have to manipulate the DNA of a virus in order to get it to spread from one species to another. We got to give Barack Obama credit because when he found out the research that they was doing in Wuhan, China, he shut that shit down. Wouldn't give them no more money. Trump came in. Now Biden comes in. U.S. is sponsoring biological weapons laboratories or biological research. We're going to say biological research so that YouTube won't block this. But it's a fact. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play talk of call. Matter of fact, if you look in the you should see it in the comments. If you don't see it right now, hold on. I'm going to put the comments up. I'm going to give y'all a link to Tucker Carlson. I'm going to give y'all a link to Tucker Carlson. And you got to admit, whether you like him or not, the white boy is really probably the most fearless person in U.S. media right now because he's the only one with a major mainstream media platform that is at least asking questions or talking about shit that we in America are not being privileged to the information of. Let me, I thought I already posted that link, but let me go ahead and post it again, just in case. Bitch, I didn't already turn that shit on. Y'all give me a second. Give me 1 second. I'm finna share a link, and I want y'all to go check out Tucker Carlson after this video, which will let you all know that I'm not just talking some crazy shit. I'm just not some ignorant ass old snagger tooth gang bang, reform gang bang, intellectual college graduate type Negro. I'm here to tell y'all some truth. Allegedly, the Russians are saying that they found a biological research laboratory in the Ukraine. Now you might ask, why is that so important? Again, I say, when you just locked down for almost 2 years behind a COVID motherfucking pandemic, a pandemic that they say started in Wuhan, China, where we know for a fact now that there's a biological research laboratory located and is funded by the United States. Why is it such a coincidence that in Wuhan, China, and they say that COVID-19 started in Wuhan, China, but they telling us it started from a wet market? Why is it a coincidence that the pharmaceutical industrial complex, the people who make that vaccine that was trying to shoot it in your own, Why is it that they was trying to force everybody to take a fucking vaccine from a virus that is starting to look like came from a laboratory? If I'd have said this shit last year or just 6 months ago, YouTube would have heard, they would have cut this video off right now because they didn't want you to know or ask any questions about a lab leak theory. But that's all. They're saying that somebody had to either eat a bat or fuck a penguin. Like on South Park. South Park put it out there. God fucking damn, man. I tell you what, hold on, let me do this, y'all. Let me try it. Okay, y'all forgive me. I'm hoping that solved a little problem that we having with lag in our broadcast, our transmission. Even though this is a pussy ass phone that I got right here, I got two pussy ass phone and a pussy ass tablet. That's why I need y'all to hit the cash app so nigga can make this shit really big. Because I'm gonna give y'all some information. Hey, Miss Annie, how you doing? What's up, brother Anthony? Please hit the cash app and PayPal or Venmo. Yes, sir. Also, let them know to make sure that they're subscribed, because a lot of y'all are not getting that little ding whenever I do a video or I upload a video. So make sure that they subscribe and hit that bell. But hey, Anthony, hey, I love you, bro. You've been here from day one. You one of the few people who, when I do these videos, I call out specifically to give you props, because you've been with me for years now. And if it wasn't for people like you all, even though you all haven't had the finances to donate when you all would like to, you all kept me motivated and doing what I do. I love you, brother Anthony. Yes, y'all pay attention to Watsonville 82. He telling y'all the truth. Hit the like, hit the share. Most importantly, right now, man, please, I'm gonna say this again. If it seems like I'm begging, fuck it. Change channels. But we need a blessing. We tried to get $120 last night and got 10. What kind of shit is that, bro? What kind of shit is that? We got 11 people looking right now, but 10 last night we couldn't give it $10. All we need, God bless me. All I need is $72 now, because I made a couple things. Anyway, fuck what I got going on. But yeah, y'all hit PayPal, Venmo, most important, hit the like, share. All right, let me give y'all some real game. Y'all finna notice, I'm finna make a comment. I'm finna upload a Tucker Carlson video. All right, hold on. I'm finna upload this video from Tucker Carlson. So that YouTube, if they block my shit, they gotta block Tucker Carlson on Fox. But he's telling you what I just told you all, that the United States, as we know for a fact now, that there's 2 biological weapons or biological research labs that they have been funding. One was in Wuhan, China. Wait a minute. Coincidence. Wuhan, China. Ain't that where COVID-19 started? They taking my goddamn comments down now. What the fuck? Anyway, fuck it. Let's get it. I'll pull up dozens of articles. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull those articles up, because I'm gonna read to you all how propaganda goes. Matter of fact, I was supposed to be trying to figure out, tell y'all how propaganda really works. The definition of fucking propaganda. The definition of propaganda.
Here's the definition of propaganda. Information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view.
Did y'all hear that bitch shit? I mean, did y'all hear Siri say what propaganda is? I'm gonna read it for you. Propaganda is information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view. Do y'all realize when I tell y'all about propaganda? That definition, I'm gonna read it one more time for the slow people who used to sit in one classroom and draw all goddamn day while the rest of us was asking questions and changing 6 classes. Y'all know that the slow people who won't understand what I'm saying, but will follow CNN, Fox, ABC, CBS, NBC, the slow people will follow them folks there who just telling you, Russia bad. And them motherfuckers will believe that, as opposed to understanding that maybe we are being propagandized by our government who controls your media. We're being propagandized. And every channel that really is speaking truth right now, you want to know how a channel is speaking truth? It goes against propaganda. Again, let me give you the definition of propaganda. Information, especially information of a biased or misleading nature used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view, i.e., going to fucking war. Wasn't it propaganda that told us Saddam Hussein had biological weapons? And we went over there using that propaganda to get you all seduced. Now, I ain't gonna say you all, not the channels or subscribers of this channel, but to get Americans seduced. We got to go get Saddam because he got biological weapons. Guess what? Even if he did, how the fuck was that a threat to us here in America, 5,000 some miles away? How was biological weapons, if Saddam Hussein had them, how was that a threat to us here on the Cooper Road, Lakeside, Allendale, in Freeport? How was that a threat to you in New York, Philly, LA, DC, motherfucking Detroit, New Orleans, Atlanta, Memphis, Seattle? How was Saddam Hussein having biological weapons, if he did have them? How was that shit a threat to you here in the motherfucking United States? How the fuck was he gonna get them over here? Was he gonna drive them on a ship, then bring them on a truck? No, but the propaganda told you that Saddam Hussein had nuclear weapons, now he had biological weapons and weapons of mass destruction. We went over there, tore that country out the frame. We had occupied the motherfucking country, so we still occupying Iraq. Think about this. We have been occupying Iraq since 1992, when I was over in the Persian on that ship. And I told him, I want to go home, sir. Fuck this. I want to go home. 22 years old, I told him, fuck that. I want to come home. Now, I was 21 when I told the United States Navy, fuck that. Like Muhammad Ali say, these folks ain't never called me nigger. Soon as I get off this ship back in America, I'm going to be called a nigger. Y'all seen what that old white dude is? It's not funny at all. It's tragic. That old white dude down in Tennessee called that black dude who's working at Dunkin' Donuts a nigger. And the black dude told him, look, man, don't say that shit no more. The old white dude called him a nigger again. The black dude hit him, knocked him out. He fell down. His head hit the ground and he died. Guess what? They was charging that black dude with motherfucking manslaughter, some kind of manslaughter, one of the manslaughter charges, which he was facing 30 years. Guess what? He ain't getting 2, and that was on house arrest, plus 3 months probation. I don't know where that shit there came from. That's just part of the news that you all need to know. If you follow me on Facebook, you know I posted that today. Because, yeah. But anyway. Y'all give me a second. Propaganda. They got us in America thinking that our government is just so motherfucking. Hey, Jermaine, I was supposed to have called you back. I had to go. I literally had to go. We supposed to have did that show. Matter of fact, Jermaine, let me see if there's a way I can put you on this. Now, if y'all don't know who Jermaine Anderson is, Jermaine Anderson is the brother who put, and see how the fuck I can get you on this video with me right now. I'm going to invite you to this video, Jermaine. Let's see if you get this invite. This is going to change the whole direction of this show, Jermaine, but yes. All right, Jermaine. All right, send this link to your guest. You may also want to share your... I'm going to send this link to you, Jermaine. I'm going to send this link to you, kinfolk. I need you to click on this link. Jermaine Anderson was the one who exposed a slum lord. I'm talking about when I say slum lord. Hold on, Jermaine. I'm finna send this shit to you, Facebook. I need you to copy this and follow those instructions that they finna give you. And then you come in. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. Ain't gonna interrupt the video, but yeah, I want Jermaine Anderson on here because Jermaine, you're gonna have to bear with me for a few minutes talking about the biological weapons lab that Russia just found in Ukraine that was sponsored by the United States. And they told the Ukrainian government told all the biological laboratories in that motherfucking country to destroy all the evidence that you got right now. Y'all might say again, it's crazy what I'm saying because y'all believe in fucking propaganda. But the truth is, if your motherfucking virus that shut the whole world down, killed over 1 million motherfucking people, got everybody around here wearing masks and having to take 3 motherfucking shots in their arm. If that shit come from Wuhan, China, where there's a biological weapons, a biological laboratory located that the United States government has been funding under even Anthony Fauci admitted that they were doing biological research on SARS viruses in Wuhan, China, and COVID is a SARS virus. I gotta understand shit. It's a respiratory thing. That's neither here nor there. How hard is it for you to believe that they were doing research in the Ukraine, right there on Russia's borders? So you're not even hearing about it in the mainstream media. But I just pulled up 12 motherfucking worldwide sites, and all those worldwide sites are in Western Europe and America, telling you all that was just bullshit. They might have found something, but how can you believe them? We can believe them because a fucking pandemic started out of Wuhan, China, where you motherfuckers was actively funding biological research on that specific type of fucking virus. That's the lab leak theory that they tell us if you say this shit on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, you're gonna get blocked. Guess what? I'm at the point I really don't give a fuck about getting blocked because don't nobody donate to the channel any motherfucking way. If I get blocked, I'm gonna still continue to do what I do. It's just gonna be somewhere. In a second, let me see my big brother Jermaine this. It's gonna shut this video off for a second, but oh well, fuck it. Into this show. Okay. Okay. You all about to be blessed because Jermaine, I just sent you the information that you need to log on as a guest to this show. Because we want to talk about what Jermaine and the fuck ass war that's going on that the United States started. Again, didn't they just spend 5-6 years telling y'all that Hillary Clinton lost because of Russia or that Donald Trump was a Russian agent? No, that's not really what's going on. Hey, Jermaine, click on that information that I just gave you, bruh. and it should give you. All right, there you go, right there, Jermaine. I got you right here. Yeah, we're gonna interrupt this evening's broadcast because we got somebody else. Jermaine is a subscriber to this show.
No, that's not.
Are you here, Jermaine? Can you see me? Can you see yourself on the screen?
This is actually a criminal offense he did. He's stealing the renter's stuff, the tenant's stuff.
Okay. Hold on, Jermaine. Hey, let me get this shit off my screen. There you are. You on. Y'all, guess what? Y'all have made history because y'all seen the first guest to ever be on the Real News Behind the News YouTube channel.
This was like some money and everybody had to spend extra. So, of course, my girlfriend went up there with us. She kind of, roughed them up.
Man, we got a lag in this video, so you got to pay attention to the script.
And he had to tell with the court systems. Because the police actually couldn't prove anything in that matter. So basically they just ran up and told us never go back there. So we need to go talk to the actual court system. We can sit in court and then file a motion to win. So I think that's what's going on. So that's what I was kind of telling you earlier.
Hold on, Jermaine.
Able to use the money orders and be able to push out
Jermaine. No, slow down. Jermaine, can you hear me? Can you hear me right now?
Individuals, and then they're taking their property before they have opportunity to.
Jermaine.
So it's all kind of bad.
So how are you immune to all of this that's going on? What's keeping them from even like trying to take any of your stuff?
Well, pretty much like I've been doing. I've been pretty much the voice. I've been exposing these people. I've been exposing these criminals, exposing the illegal activity that they're doing on the property. From the conditions down to the fraud, to the scams, to the scam ownership, to the you name it, like what happened today. That was a criminal thing he was doing, and I'm like, people want their stuff. People, and then from what I've also hearing, he's selling it on the street. He's selling these people's goods. He's selling these people's belongings on the street.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
No, this is some serious.
You gotta be kidding.
This is some serious criminal shit this dude is doing, and like I've heard that from multiple tenants who even moved out of here, who was put out here, evicted, whatever. They said, and then he drives throughout the night. I don't know why he's in that U-Haul all night like that. Never heard of such. Well, why would you be riding a U-Haul truck all freaking night?
Nah, that's very confusing to me. So I guess, man, what are other people doing out there to help you and to assist you? Like, how is this going to stop? What are y'all going to do? So it's one individual that's coming through and he's taking everybody's stuff.
Yeah. Through in that U-Haul truck.
And he's big.
Yes.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, like not like muscle, but fat. He fat.
Damn, bro. So I guess, man, what we need to figure out too is nobody over there. Somebody has to know somebody that has access to an actual truck.
All right, yeah, we back on the screen. Y'all give me a second. Let me call this nigga. Let me call this man back real quick. See what the fuck is his problem, man. Did you not understand motherfucking English? Maybe you understand Russian or Ukraine. But now Jermaine has been on the forefront of a situation that's been going on here in Shreveport with a slumlord ass apartment complex, and he's uncovered a lot of shit. Matter of fact, he's on. Long as you on hold, Jermaine, you'll understand when I tell you next time. Cut that shit off in the background, bruh. What the fuck, man? I know I got a lag in the video, but that shit was not hard to fucking understand. Cut that shit off in the background, and we can do this video. Let me go ahead and do what I really need to do to the people who really follow this goddamn channel every day and inform them. And hopefully by the time I get back to you, you'll understand. Leave that shit off in the background. All right. Oh, Jermaine, I'm not ABC, CBS. I'm not one of the local. I'm not your average news person. That's why I'm telling you right now, when I put you back on this motherfucker, please do not have that shit going on in the background, my brother. Come on, man. You my big brother. I love you. But goddamn, follow directions in this case. I'm going to do the video, Anthony. I'm going to do the video with Jermaine. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm going to pull Jermaine. No, I need to call Jermaine first and let him know. Please don't do that shit no more, bro. You're fucking up the flow of the show. Guess what? I don't even have... Oh, I do got Messenger on this bitch right here. Why the fuck is it not letting me? All right, Jermaine, I'm pretty sure you heard what I just said. Y'all give me 1 second. You heard what I just said. I'm finna bring you back in. We finna change the whole narrative of this show because your point of view from what you're talking about is so important that you influence a lot of motherfuckers really around the country to speak out against their landlords. Jermaine Anderson, y'all, we finna invite you back to this show. Please, Jermaine. Cut that bullshit. We adding Jermaine Anderson to this stream. All right. Jermaine, you here?
But like we
can you hear me?
Federal stuff. So is there any type of way have you personally talked to anybody in the FBI or any type of people outside of Louisiana?
Yes, and that's interesting. You said that. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. You said that, bro. I actually had a phone call today.
I'm asking you, please.
From the state attorney general out of Arkansas.
He wanted them to kid that
business owner under investigation. And show behold, the lady that spoke with me.
Well, Jermaine, I gave you 2 chances. We have to do this shit at some other time when you can follow directions, bro. Jermaine, are you listening to me? Jermaine don't give a fuck about what I'm saying right now. Y'all notice that. Y'all paying attention. I'm trying to help you out.
We've gotten your letters, we've gotten your emails.
But I'm finna shut you down, bro.
And so
I'm finna cancel you off this video. Shut that shit you got down in the background, Jermaine. I need you to shut that shit off, bro.
Your investigation, and she made it a point. She said, I said, yeah, and there's another thing. They stopped our mail. We haven't seen our mail in over a year. They sent a letter out to me back in February. I never got it. That's another thing.
Okay, see, this is why I'm trying to see why you're frustrated, and that's why it's so hard for me, people being positive and we're doing the interviews and what you push. So now it's to the point where, all these different people.
I'm watching you right now, Jermaine, on another device. And guess what, homie? I love you. Now he can fucking hear. If nothing else, he can look at me and say, Jermaine.
Mental, spiritual, and emotional abuse.
First of all, you should not have came on this motherfucking video, bruh, with some other shit in the background until you asked me, could you play some shit? So, Jermaine, I'm fixing to have to exit. Fuck it, I'm through talking, bro. I'll call you in a minute, man. We'll talk about this shit.
I'm not gonna say armed anything.
Fuck wrong with you, cuz?
Y'all need some black men out there standing up and like saying like y'all not taking things from over there. And it needs to be criminal charges and y'all don't have to do anything violent.
Right.
That's the step that y'all don't want to take, you know what I'm saying? I cannot say that I would be able to be as humble and be as people as fair as I y'all.
Man, this bitch won't even let me ask this nigga out. Let me get back to my shit. Then maybe this nigga understand. Please don't come back up in this motherfucker. If anybody else want to come on this video that got fucking common sense, please just click in. But we gotta ask Jermaine out. I shut him down, Anthony, because that nigga fucked up my fundraiser with that fuck ass shit. Now this is my boy, and he doing a great thing here in Freeport as far as helping tenants with slumlords, because y'all should have seen the situation. The shit went viral nationally, and Jermaine started it. But Jermaine, let me tell you one goddamn thing, kinfolk. If I ask you to do something, I say I'm gonna do something for you. I ask you to do something, at least show some civil motherfucking responsibility, man. You sitting up here wanting the audience to listen to a video or whatever, a recording that you got in the background, and you haven't even told them what the shit was about, bruh. Come on, man. You've been asking me for months now. You've been interviewed, everybody in the city then interviewed you from all your mainstream news sources. When Alvin Oliver and them went over there and helped you put that shit on blast to the point it went viral all around the country. Now, he had somebody on the phone. He had a recording of some shit, which I would not have I would not have really cared about. But when you ignoring me to tell you to turn that shit off, come on, what avenue do I have? That's my boy. I love that dude. But at the same time, Jermaine, this is not your motherfucking average news show. And I'm pretty sure channel 3, 6, and 12 and 33 here in Freeport would have did the same goddamn thing, bro. I know you anxious to be on the show with me, and I'm anxious to have you on this show because you've been asking me for 2 months. I was the first person that you asked to expose that shit here in Freeport, and I told you, really, I can't, bro. I gotta work every goddamn day. I gotta get out here in the cold and go try to find a way to pay rent and buy food. And it was a blessing that I couldn't interview you because other people interviewed you and you got national attention to the point, again, where people all around the country are fucking posting your videos and what you do. But I'm not that nigga like a mainstream media person, man. You came on this motherfucker like you had a point to prove and you wouldn't listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Simply turn this shit down, bruh. Turn it off. Let's talk about it. Tell the people what's going on first, what you're experiencing, what you're going through, the procedures that you have and that you are taking. Give them some kind of background. Nah, nigga, you sit up in this motherfucker like, yeah, they gonna hear this. Fuck that. I'm gonna call you after this show, and maybe we could do that shit again. You know me, man. I'm keeping this shit real, bruh. Come on, man. That was disrespectful as a motherfucker, bruh. It really was. I stopped talking about what I had 11 motherfucking viewers on this video till you came in with that bullshit, bruh. Then we went down to 2. So I'm going to call you in a minute after I finish this video and let you know that once we do the video, we going to do it. But I guarantee you, you won't do that shit no more. Anyway, y'all give me 1 second. All right, y'all, I'm back. All that bullshit aside, let's get back to what I don't even fucking remember where I was. Oh, we was talking about the weapon lab. I'm trying to put up the comment, the link. Let me see. Is the link? Did I put it up anywhere? I need you all to go check out this link. Y'all give me a second, man. Goddamn. That man came here and fucked up everything. Y'all, fuck it. We just gonna go like this. You fucked up my fundraiser, Jermaine. I was trying to get these people valuable information and hoping they'd help me get the equipment that I needed for this fucking job. And you fucked it evening. You fucked it up, bro. You fucked this whole evening up with that shit there, bro. Now I'm gonna call you as soon as I finish this because we definitely gotta talk about that shit, man. For real. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Barring that untimely interruption, we back talking about the situation where the Russians are saying that they have allegedly found a biological weapons, a biological research laboratory, 2 or 3 of them, one for sure. Allegedly, they found one biological research laboratory in the Ukraine. Now, the brainwashed American citizen would be like, oh, that's Russian propaganda. How the fuck is it propaganda when we found and know for a fact that the United States was funding research in the laboratory at Wuhan, China? Ain't we supposed to be enemies with China? Why the fuck are we funding researches, biological research at laboratories in Wuhan, China? We know for a fact. And now allegedly in the Ukraine, which leads us to ask how many more motherfucking places they are funding research. How can we say that's propaganda that I'm speaking when we know for a fact that Anthony Fauci even admitted to receiving funding for biological research at a laboratory that's located in Wuhan, China? Wait, ain't we supposed to be enemies to China? Why the fuck do we got a biological laboratory in Wuhan and allegedly in Ukraine? It's because that shit is illegal for them to do it in America. Barack Obama shut that shit down once he realized that they were allegedly doing gain of function research. I know y'all heard that phrase before, gain of function. Y'all heard it when Rand Paul was going off on Anthony Fauci before Congress, asking him about gain of function research. And if you go back and look at that whole exchange, Anthony Fauci was caught like a deer in headlights. He could not really explain himself in regards to the questions that Rand Paul was asking him. When Rand Paul asked that man, ain't it gain of function when you take a virus that is not natural to humans and genetically manipulate it so that it does pass from animals to humans? Ain't that gain of function? Barack Obama realized what they was doing in that research lab at motherfucking Wuhan, China, and shut that shit down. They come out when the pandemic hit, they come out and tell us that somebody ate a bat or fucked a penguin. That's the only way that they say you can get it. You either ate something or you fucked something. Like with AIDS, y'all remember when Dave Chappelle said in one of his skits, him and his homeboy sitting around on Friday night, everybody talking about what they want to do. Everybody say, well, let's go to the club. And there was this one nigga say, nah, I'm going to stay home and fuck my monkey. Because we were told that that's where AIDS started, in a monkey. So somebody had to fuck a monkey to get AIDS and spread that shit all around. Now, that shit was biological research also. Yeah, I'm not going to go too deep because I can tell you, if you look at the spike proteins on that motherfucking virus, what are those spike proteins? What did you first see those spike proteins from? Y'all forgive me, man. I'm thirsty because Jermaine just pissed me off. He must have someone. No, he didn't have nobody on the goddamn phone. He had a recording of some shit that somebody recorded. Man, keep in mind, Anthony, I'm probably the sharpest tack in the motherfucking pack. I'm not the smartest nigga in the world. I'm just one of them. I understand and understood what was going on, because you got to realize this brother here has been blessed because of his activism to do something in Freeport that has started a trend around the country. Because y'all remember, let me give y'all this game. Y'all remember how we had what that was, the dance for whatever, how even Will Smith came to Freeport and took all the kids to at this one high school here in Freeport to the movies because you had dads on patrol. Y'all remember, if y'all ain't been under the rock, y'all seen it was nationwide. They had this thing called Dads on Patrol. Whereas you had a couple of gang fights at this one high school here in Freeport. And after it was all said and done, the last big gang, because you had 2 or 3 of them. This was at the beginning of the school year. You had 2 or 3 of the big gang fights here at a school in Freeport. You had what was called Dads on Patrol. That shit went on Good Morning America. What it was, CBS got it went on all your motherfucking mainstream. It blew up, went viral. Come to find out that the president of the NAACP here in Freeport is the one that Jermaine is talking about, who was supposed to be asking people who trying to find a house for some pussy. Yes, you heard that right. The local NAACP president here in Freeport had to step down after he stole that election from Pastor Linus Mays here in Freeport. Keep in mind, I know all the shit that go on in Freeport. He stole the election. Michael Feet alleged, but I ain't gonna say allegedly, stole that motherfucking election as the NAACP president from Pastor Linus Mays, and 4 months later he had to resign. Because when ladies coming into Woodlawn Terrace apartment, trying to get an apartment for them and their kids, he asking them for pussy. That's the recordings and shit that you heard in the background earlier. That's why all this shit coming from. And all I'm trying to do, look, man, now is not the time for that shit. But yeah, that's what happened. The local chapter of the NAACP here in Freeport, which we all know that the NAACP here in Freeport ain't about shit. The NAACP around America is the most ineffective organization that black people could even think about fucking subscribing to. Them motherfuckers ain't did nothing since Martin Luther King died. Why the fuck should we? How many niggas just in the last 20 years have been murdered and you seen the NAACP in your neighborhood, wherever you live? How many niggas have been murdered and you seen the NAACP? You got to at least give Black Lives Matter credit, because they out there showing you niggas getting killed by the police. Now this Jermaine again. Let me call it. Nah, fuck that. Hopefully he hearing what I'm saying and he got this shit taken care of. Please, y'all, don't let this stop y'all from hitting the cash out. But this is real news behind the news. I'm gonna add this nigga to the stream again. If I hear anything in the background, I'm cutting this shit off right there. Please, Jermaine, be responsible. Okay. We got you in the building, Jermaine. Jermaine, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Jermaine Anderson. Can you hear me, my brother? Can you hear me, kinfolk? Can you hear me, big brother?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Jermaine, can you hear me? I'll say it in sign language. It might be the lag, y'all. It might be the lag in the video. But now I'm looking at the video right now and I can see it might be a lag. Jermaine, I'm going to speak in sign language. I said, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Jermaine, can you? Y'all excuse me, this shit ain't working out. That means I need to upgrade my equipment because it's really probably not Jermaine's fault. He probably really just can't hear me because we got lag in the video. Let me see something though. If I turn this motherfucker here on and I can hear myself saying what the fuck I'm saying, Jermaine should be able to hear me. Jermaine, can you hear me? Maybe this is just not the platform for us to do what we need to do. Jermaine, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear. I can't hear.
I heard your goddamn phone. Can you hear me, Jermaine? I heard your goddamn phone. Yep. So I know you can hear me. Can you hear me now? You need to cut your YouTube off, Jermaine. You need to cut YouTube off, bro. All right, I'm listening to this shit in real time. Jermaine.
Hello?
All right, you can hear me?
Hello?
Jermaine. I don't know how to do. This is my first time having a guest. But Jermaine. So I see that there's a 3-second lag. How many phones you got on, bro? How many phones do you have on? It's something you need to cut off, Jermaine. It's something you need to cut off, Jermaine.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. I'm hearing you. Cause you got 4 different motherfuckers. I'll tell you what, Jermaine, this is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. You got 4 apps open, bro. That's why you can't understand what I'm saying, bro. That's why you can't understand. So we're going to just shut this down for a second. We'll talk. We'll call. I'll call you in a minute. That's why you can't understand what I'm saying, bro. That's why you can't understand. So we're going to just shut this down for a second. We'll talk. We'll call. I'll call you in a minute. That's why you can't understand what I'm saying, bro. That's why you can't understand. So we're going to just shut this down for a second. We'll talk. We'll call. I'll call you in a minute. That's why you can't understand what I'm saying, bro. That's why you can't understand. What the fuck?